Yeah, I tried and failed. I see my best friends.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Vikings. Rocket Arm quarterback. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Vikings and the Packers, and it's coming up next.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw here. Right side to Williams. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up the 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, getting it done, but they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away. He spins free. Oh, and now some space to operate. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is incomplete. Trying to find Jameson Williams. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Complete to Addison on the out route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The throw over the middle, taken in. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught by Addison. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. 1st and goal from the 3. Akers. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Akers. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise...
Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Going to get a break here for an injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field. 2nd down. Love. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 37-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Love looking to throw it. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake here on 1st down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Aaron Donald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number 1.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big plays for your team. Takeaways, fumbles, you name it. That's what you want from the big-time player on the defensive side of the ball.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love now. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
So here are the Vikings to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. The Packers offense now. They get ready to head back onto the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 1.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Love. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a 1st down. Throwing. Love. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now this throw caught left side. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle made by Devondre Campbell. A gain of 3 on the play.
He'll drop to throw.
First down.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Minnesota.
On the counter, this is Akers. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Vikings.
Now back to throw. And it's caught. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They run it here with Oliver. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cam Akers, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. Nixon now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Going to be taken in here by Nacua. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
Here's Love. A quick throw, but incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Love. And that is incomplete. lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to fourth.
For the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3-and-out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. With a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The Vikings on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. As they'll wind up getting close to 10 yards there. They only needed 1 on 4th and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw again. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line. Throwing. Love. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still 3rd and long.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, Love.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Taken from just outside the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Vikings.
Now a play fake here on first down.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give up the middle to Akers. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Slot man moves right. Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So just 3 points there, but that important in the grand scheme of things because it's now a 3-score lead.
And to now, the other guys haven't shown that they can do anything offensively, so just take the points, keep adding that cushion, and let your defense win you the football game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They run the option on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45.
Love from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Coverage by Byron Murphy.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete to Wicks. Muscles him off. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Love. A short throw to Musgrave. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
Come on.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd down and 6. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And this defense definitely in his head there on 3rd down, and he's pretty fortunate. They didn't call for grounding on this one. That was a good 10 feet over everyone's head.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he fields it cleanly. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now the Packers get set to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
43-yard line.
Love going to keep this on the draw. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Play action this time with Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Going right back to Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On third down, here's a run by Akers.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. This one from 48 yards away. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And the lead will stay put at 17. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd and 10.
On the delay, Jones. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. That is caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Packers first down.
On 1st and 10, Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
16 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They go bootleg. Love. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Love now.
To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave.
They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play.
A gain of 13 yards. It's 3rd down and
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown, Packers!
Puka Nacua,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Packers 10.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
18 on the play. And the Vikings
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L.